Why did you join the pharmaceutical industry?
The reason I joined the pharma industry is because people are always getting ill. There's loads of emerging viruses coming out. Obviously, most recently COVID. It's an industry that we know is never going to sort of die out or fizzle out anytime soon, and it's all about helping patients as well.
Yeah, well, for me, it just makes a difference in everyone's lives. There will always sadly be sick people, but there's always things that you can do to make people better. And I think knowing that that's kind of the motivation behind the entire industry makes me happy to be part of it. So for me, it was a no-brainer. Get into life sciences, get into helping people, and see the world become a slightly better place every day.
So I studied chemistry at university. So I decided that I wanted to do something that utilises skills, but actually not in a lab. And I did an internship, which actually led me into regulatory. And I realised that you could apply the scientific knowledge there just without being in a lab.
Why regulatory specifically?
Regulatory I actually got thrown into. I actually did a course on it during my master's degree in biomedical engineering. We were looking at regulations and regulatory requirements for medical devices.
Okay.
So my first job landed me into a CRO, and I started to learn about medical devices, but I started to develop an interest in pharma at the same time. The CRO's portfolio included pharma as well. I noticed there was a lot more push on pharma than there was on medical devices. I just sort of pushed my career further into that direction.
So why do you help people find regulatory roles?
Regulatory particularly because it's such an ever-changing landscape. Even since I've been in it, we've seen IVD regulation come in that wasn't there a few years ago, at all. So it's really good to see things evolving. And I think with new career paths being basically created with the use of AI technology and new types of trials, I just find that really exciting.
What advice would you give to students out there looking to join the industry?
I would say network as much as you can, meet as many people, network on LinkedIn, join careers sites, and also as well do your research on companies. Have a look at their portfolios. It's always worth having a look at what's in their pipeline as well. Just showing that you have that kind of knowledge really sort of helps when you do go to interviews with these companies.
So I think regulation is one of those things that if you're going back and looking historically, a lot of it's out of date now, a lot of it's changing. I think my big advice would be start looking at AI and tools and start learning those, because I think they're going to be the really pivotal things as the industry moves forward.
Get your foot in the door. Don't be fussy. Just go for whatever you can. I think regulatory people tend to say regulatory affairs. That's so broad.
Thanks so much for your time, Joe. Will you be contacting the Health Daily Coach?
Of course I will do, Joe. Of course I will do.
So much.